The gentleman yields. I now yield 5 minutes to myself for questioning. Thank you to all our witnesses for being here today. The topic of this hearing is one that impacts Americans across countless industries, including, as mentioned by Representative Kelly, agriculture. GPS technology is a critical component of precision agriculture. Farmers rely on this infrastructure each and every day to improve farming efficiency, to track important environmental factors that may impact their crop yield, and maximize profitability. The use of precision agriculture, it's truly revolutionized the industry. Advancements in technology have vastly improved farmers' approach to their livelihoods, giving them opportunities to innovate, to focus on efficient strategies, to increase crop yield, and to contribute even more to the agriculture economy. In the district that I represent in South Central and Southwestern Pennsylvania, the precision and presence of that technology benefits the farmers and the fruit growers. In Bedford County, drone technology is used to check crops by monitoring growth and ultimately saves farmers valuable time. In Blair and Cambria counties, West Central Equipment brings precision agriculture machinery to my constituents and actually comes back into the fields and offers services for repair when necessary. In Cumberland County, Swift Aeroseed Services farms with aerial seeding utilizing unmanned aircraft system, again, saving money and saving time. It's clear that rural communities in my district rely on these technologies that bring optimization and innovation to countless farming families. But that doesn't come without its challenges, as you all know. In Pennsylvania's 13th congressional district, the resilience of these technologies that rely on a strong GPS signal is a real concern for many of my constituents, including the farmers. As this subcommittee engages in the conversation around modernizing our GPS infrastructure, it is important that we bring the hardworking farmers that we rely on every day into this conversation. Mr. Grossman, in your written testimony, you discussed the importance of the United States focusing on developing GPS resilience. The impact of inadequate GPS signal will be felt throughout my district. Imagine a farmer spraying fertilizer when that connection is disrupted. This could cause wasted fertilizer, tractor steering failure, and actually even lead to crop loss. Mr. Grossman, without alternative technology in place, can you speak to the impact on precision agriculture and how that should exist with these severe disruptions?
Thank you for that question, Congressman. Agriculture presents one of the perfect examples of why complementary PNT is so important. You've described it perfectly in terms of how farmers today are using GPS and PNT. There are a number of other technologies that are already in operation today that augment that connection via GPS, including an example I provided earlier called RTK, which gives that centimeter level accuracy. It's still using GPS, but
we need that centimeter accuracy that you referenced earlier, and I wanted you to reference that again. That is important for agriculture. It's important to have that backup system available, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Matheny, in your written testimony, you described an alternative PNT system. How does the broadcast positioning system perform in rural areas? Are you aware of any application in precision agriculture?
So we believe one of the great strengths of the broadcast positioning system is its coverage and the fact that it operates from tall towers at very high power, and it can actually get a signal into those rural areas. The deployments that we have thus far cover from a single tower in Denver, we're reaching 75,000 square kilometers, and so we know that it can play that. We do not have precision agriculture today, but a recent NIST study that was published a month ago said that BPS can offer 3.38 meters of accuracy. That is before, for navigation, that is before you add RTK, that is before you add other fusion technologies to get down to the centimeter level. We know that we can build BPS into these applications and make it part of the fabric of the PNT.
Thank you for your incredible testimony here today. I think we all recognize that GPS resilience and modernization will impact all Americans. And that's no exaggeration. My constituents rely on this technology every day, including, as I mentioned, these hardworking farmers that put food on tables throughout America. We know that food security is indeed national security. We have to make sure that any solutions considered are also effective for rural areas. As we continue this important conversation, I look forward to continuing to advocate for rural areas that are so often left behind as technology advances. Being a personal member of the Pennsylvania Farm Bureau, I stand ready to work with farmers and with fruit growers that I serve and the constituents who benefit from their hard work. We cannot leave agriculture out of this discussion. Thank you, and I yield back my time